Have you ever wondered if there are countries where men are treated like kings? Well, guess what? You're about to find out. In today's video, we're counting down the top 10 countries where men experience something completely different, something that makes them feel like royalty. From cultural norms to family traditions, these places offer a unique lifestyle that you might not find anywhere else. Now, we all know that every country has its own way of treating people, but in some places, men are given a little more, shall we say, respect. Whether it's in the way they're regarded in the family, at work, or in society, these countries have traditions or social customs that elevate men in surprising ways. And the best part? You won't believe which country we ranked at number 4. So, before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss out on more fascinating videos like this one. And while you're at it, go ahead and drop a comment below on where you think men are treated like royalty. We'd love to hear your guesses. Number 10, Japan. Starting off our list at number 10 is Japan. Now, Japan might not be the first country you think of when it comes to men being treated like kings, but here's why it deserves a spot on this list. Japan is a country where respect and discipline are deeply embedded in the culture. Men, especially in traditional family structures, are often looked up to as leaders and providers. This is particularly true in older generations where men are expected to carry the mantle of responsibility, both within their families and in their careers. But it's not just the older generations that benefit. This respect extends to men across all ages. In professional settings, men are frequently revered for their hard work and dedication. The deep-rooted societal norms ensure that men, especially those who fulfill their duties, earn a significant level of respect and admiration. When it comes to family dynamics, Japan's traditional values still play a big role. Men are generally considered the head of the household, and with this comes a sense of responsibility and respect from other family members. While modern Japan is becoming more egalitarian, in many rural or traditional households, these customs still provide men with a certain level of reverence and influence. Fathers and grandfathers are often seen as the guiding figures in family decisions and planning, giving them a sense of authority and leadership. Beyond the family, Japan's unique workplace culture also elevates men, particularly those who demonstrate perseverance and loyalty to their companies. The work culture emphasizes dedication and long-term commitment, and men who embody these traits are often highly respected. It's not uncommon for men who have worked at the same company for decades to be treated with admiration and prestige by both their peers and the younger generation. But Japan isn't all work and responsibility. The country's unique blend of modernity and tradition creates a balanced life where men can enjoy their roles as both respected professionals and cherished family members. Add to that the amazing quality of life with Japan's world-class infrastructure, advanced healthcare, and a culture of hospitality, and you've got a country where men can truly feel valued. Number 9, Saudi Arabia. Coming in at number 9 is Saudi Arabia, a country where tradition reigns supreme, and men often find themselves in positions of great respect and authority. In Saudi Arabia, traditional gender roles are deeply embedded in society, and men hold a significant amount of influence both within their families and in public life. The country operates under a patriarchal system where men are expected to lead, make decisions, and provide for their families. This societal structure places men at the center of social and family dynamics, often elevating their status and making them highly respected figures in their communities. For men in Saudi Arabia, their role as providers and protectors is not just expected, but celebrated. Men are typically viewed as the primary decision makers in households, and this cultural responsibility is accompanied by a deep sense of respect from their families. In return, men often take pride in providing for their wives, children, and extended family members, fulfilling the traditional role of the patriarch with a sense of honor and duty. Outside of the family, men in Saudi Arabia often dominate key roles in business and governance, which further strengthens their societal influence. The country's economy is heavily shaped by men in leadership positions, and this contributes to the high level of respect they command. Saudi men, particularly those who are successful in their careers, are often revered for their contributions to society, and this esteem is something that many Western men might find quite different from their experiences back home. It's also important to mention the cultural norms that emphasize hospitality and generosity, two values that are highly respected in Saudi society. Men, in particular, are often the ones responsible for hosting and ensuring that guests are treated with the utmost respect, which further adds to the reverence they receive. While Saudi Arabia is known for its strict adherence to tradition, the respect men receive for upholding these customs is unparalleled. Whether it's within the family, at work, or in social gatherings, men in Saudi Arabia are consistently treated with a level of respect that is deeply ingrained in the country's culture. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe. There are plenty more countries to cover, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Number 8. Russia. Next up at number 8, we have Russia, a country where traditional values and masculinity are still celebrated, making it a place where men can feel highly respected and honored. Russia has long been known for its strong family-oriented culture, where men are often regarded as the protectors and providers. The traditional family structure is deeply embedded in Russian society, and men play a central role in both family and community life. In many cases, men are expected to be the head of the household, ensuring the well-being and security of their families. This sense of responsibility is often coupled with a great deal of respect from family members, especially from wives and children, who look up to them as leaders. One of the key elements of Russian culture that contributes to this dynamic is the emphasis on masculinity. Strength, resilience, and the ability to endure hardship are all highly valued traits in Russian men. Whether it's in the workplace, social gatherings, or within the family, men are expected to exude confidence and take charge of difficult situations. These qualities often result in men being treated with a sense of reverence, especially by the older generations who hold on to traditional values. The respect men receive in Russia isn't just limited to their role in the family. In the professional sphere, men who excel in their careers and show dedication to their work are often admired and respected by their peers. Russian society places a high value on hard work and perseverance, and men who embody these traits tend to receive both recognition and authority in their fields. This respect extends across various sectors, from business to politics, where men often hold influential positions. Russia's social and cultural dynamics may be changing with the times, but the country's deep-rooted respect for men remains a key part of its identity. From their role as family heads to their position in the professional world, Russian men are frequently treated with a level of admiration and respect that reflects the country's traditional values. Number 7. Brazil. Coming in at number 7 is Brazil, a country known for its lively culture and deep-rooted family traditions that often place men in a central role of respect and admiration. In Brazil, the concept of machismo is still prevalent in many parts of society, which shapes how men are perceived and treated. Machismo represents a strong sense of masculine pride, and it reflects the expectation for men to be strong, confident, and responsible figures within the family and community. While some aspects of machismo can be seen as outdated, in many Brazilian households, it translates into a high level of respect and authority for men, particularly those who provide for their families. Family is a cornerstone of Brazilian culture, and men often take on the role of protectors and providers. Fathers and grandfathers hold significant positions in family decision-making and are looked up to by younger generations. This sense of leadership is not only respected, but celebrated during important family gatherings, such as birthdays, holidays, and other milestones. Brazilian men are often seen as the pillars of strength and are highly regarded for their contributions to family well-being. Outside the family unit, Brazilian society places a high value on sociability and charisma, traits that are often associated with men in leadership roles. In social situations, men who display confidence, charm, and a strong sense of responsibility are frequently admired by their peers. Brazilian men are also celebrated in various arenas, from football to business, where their accomplishments and resilience are publicly recognized. Moreover, Brazil's passion for sports, particularly football, reinforces the idea of masculinity in leadership. Male athletes, especially football stars, are treated as national heroes, and often serve as role models for young men, reinforcing the notion that men in Brazil are admired for their strength, endurance, and success. Brazil is also a country where men are expected to be good hosts, showing generosity and hospitality in both personal and professional settings. This cultural expectation adds another layer to the respect men receive, as their ability to take care of others and provide a warm, welcoming environment is highly valued. If Brazil is a country you didn't expect to see on this list, let us know in the comments. And if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Number 6. Philippines. At number 6, we have the Philippines, a country where men often feel appreciated and respected thanks to the warm, family-centered culture that permeates society. In the Philippines, family is at the heart of everything, and men play a central role as providers and protectors. The concept of haligi ng tahanan, or pillar of the home, is frequently used to describe men, highlighting their importance in holding the family together. Fathers and grandfathers are often regarded with deep respect, and their opinions carry significant weight in family decision-making. This respect for men's roles as heads of families is a key part of Filipino culture, giving them a sense of authority and responsibility that is both valued and appreciated. Filipino culture is also known for its deep sense of gratitude and respect toward men who fulfill their duties as providers. Men who work hard to support their families are often celebrated, not just by their immediate family members, but by the community as well. This sense of appreciation creates a strong bond between men and their loved ones, reinforcing their role as the family's leader and protector. Another reason men feel particularly valued in the Philippines is the culture of respect and hospitality. Filipino society places a high value on showing respect to elders and authority figures, which often translates into men receiving a great deal of admiration, especially in rural areas where traditional values remain strong. Men are looked up to as role models for younger generations, and their contributions to the family and community are often publicly acknowledged during gatherings and celebrations. Beyond family life, Filipino society also fosters an environment where men are expected to be supportive partners and respectful leaders. This creates a balance between authority and care, where men feel appreciated for their efforts while maintaining strong family ties. And of course, we can't forget the Philippines' vibrant and welcoming social culture. Men who show hospitality and generosity are highly respected, and it's common for families to honor men by treating them as esteemed guests at social events and gatherings. Number 5. Italy. Coming in at number 5 is Italy, a country known for its strong emphasis on family, tradition, and respect for men's roles within society. In Italy, the family is the cornerstone of life, and men often take on the role of the head of the household. Italian culture deeply values traditional family structures, where men are expected to be providers, protectors, and decision-makers. This responsibility is accompanied by a high level of respect from family members, especially in more traditional and rural areas of the country. Fathers and grandfathers are often seen as wise leaders, whose opinions are sought after in important family matters, from financial decisions to personal advice. The respect Italian men receive is not just limited to the family. In public life, men who excel in their careers or contribute significantly to their communities are often held in high regard. Whether it's a successful businessman, an artisan, or a community leader, Italian men who fulfill their roles with dedication are celebrated and respected. Italians also place a strong emphasis on masculinity and pride. Men are often seen as pillars of strength, both physically and emotionally, and they are expected to embody certain traditional values such as loyalty, honor, and resilience. This cultural framework allows men to feel valued for their contributions, whether it's through their work, their role in the family, or their social status. In addition to these traditional roles, Italian men are often celebrated for their charm and style. Italian society places a high value on appearance and personal presentation, and men who carry themselves with confidence and style are often admired. Whether it's their sense of fashion or their ability to engage in lively conversation, men in Italy often find themselves treated with admiration in both social and family settings. Italy's culture also fosters a sense of togetherness through shared meals, holidays, and community gatherings, where men are often at the center of the action, leading discussions or playing host. This respect for men's roles in both the family and social spheres makes Italy a country where men can feel truly appreciated and valued. Number 4, Thailand. At number 4, we have Thailand, a country that has become a popular destination for Western men, particularly those seeking a new start later in life. Thailand offers not just a tropical paradise, but a culture where men, especially Western men, often feel respected, valued, and appreciated. One of the main reasons Thailand makes it onto this list is because of the strong social and cultural dynamics surrounding relationships between Western men and Thai women. Thai women are often known for their kindness, warmth, and respect for family values. These traits create an environment where men, especially those who are looking for a deeper connection, feel cherished and appreciated. Many Western men who move to Thailand are struck by the warmth and affection they receive from their partners, making them feel as though they are truly valued. Another reason why men feel respected in Thailand is the country's slower pace of life and deep-rooted cultural respect for elders and authority figures. Men who have spent their lives in fast-paced Western societies often find the laid-back atmosphere in Thailand refreshing. Here, there is a strong emphasis on family and community, and men are often treated with respect for their life experience, especially in more rural areas where traditional values are more prevalent. Thai culture also emphasizes hospitality, and men are often seen as providers and protectors within the family structure. In many cases, Thai women seek partners who can provide stability and care, and in return, they show deep appreciation and loyalty. This reciprocal dynamic creates a relationship where men feel needed and valued, which is one of the key reasons why so many Western men choose to stay in Thailand long-term. The cost of living in Thailand is another factor that contributes to this sense of value. For many men, especially retirees, their money stretches further in Thailand, allowing them to enjoy a higher quality of life than they might be able to afford in their home countries. This financial freedom enables men to take on the role of a provider without the stress and strain they might have felt in a more expensive Western society. Moreover, the sense of adventure and exploration that Thailand offers is another reason why men feel empowered. Whether it's exploring the country's beautiful beaches, visiting ancient temples, or engaging in the vibrant nightlife of Bangkok or Phuket, men in Thailand often find themselves rediscovering a sense of excitement and freedom. But Thailand isn't just about the tropical lifestyle. It's about forming deep and meaningful connections, both with the country and its people. Men who move here often find that they are able to reconnect with a simpler, more fulfilling way of life, where their contributions are valued and their presence appreciated. Does Thailand sound like the place for you? Let us know in the comments, and if you're enjoying the list, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Number 3, Mexico. At number 3, we have Mexico, a country where traditional values, family, and community play a central role in how men are perceived and treated. Mexico is known for its strong family structures, where men are often seen as the heads of the household and respected figures within their families and communities. In Mexican culture, the concept of machismo is still quite prevalent. While this term can sometimes carry negative connotations, in its more traditional sense, it represents masculinity, strength, and a deep sense of responsibility. Men are expected to be providers and protectors, ensuring the welfare of their families. This traditional role comes with a significant amount of respect from family members and peers, especially in more rural areas where family values remain strong. In family life, men play a pivotal role, and their decisions often shape the direction of the household. Fathers and grandfathers are viewed as wise leaders, whose opinions are highly valued in family matters. This sense of leadership extends beyond the family unit and into the community, where men who contribute to the well-being of their neighbors and friends are often treated with great respect. One of the unique aspects of Mexican culture is the way respect is woven into daily interactions. Men who demonstrate respect and generosity towards others, particularly through hosting and hospitality, are highly regarded. This sense of familismo, or the importance of close-knit family ties, extends into social settings, where men are often seen as the hosts of gatherings, responsible for ensuring that guests feel welcome and cared for. This role reinforces their status as respected figures in their communities. Another key aspect of life in Mexico is the balance between work and social life. Men who are able to provide for their families while still maintaining a strong presence in social and family events are often celebrated. Mexican culture highly values the ability to balance these roles, and men who do so with confidence are treated with admiration. Whether it's through their role as family leaders or their contributions to the community, men in Mexico often feel respected and appreciated for their efforts. Number 2. Turkey. At number 2, we have Turkey, a country where men often find themselves at the center of family life and community respect. Deeply rooted in tradition, Turkish culture places significant emphasis on family structure, respect for elders, and traditional gender roles, all of which elevate the status of men in both family and social settings. In Turkey, men are typically seen as the head of the household, responsible for providing for their families and making key decisions. This responsibility comes with a high level of respect from both immediate family members and the wider community. Fathers and grandfathers, in particular, are often revered as wise, guiding figures whose opinions hold significant weight in matters related to family and even business. One of the unique aspects of Turkish culture is its emphasis on hospitality. Men, especially those who take on the role of host during social gatherings, are highly regarded for their generosity and ability to make guests feel welcome. In both urban and rural settings, men who demonstrate hospitality, loyalty, and generosity are admired and respected by their peers and within the community. These traits are seen as marks of honor, adding to the sense of respect that men receive. Another important aspect of Turkish culture is the deep respect for elders, which directly benefits older men, who are often treated with the utmost reverence. In Turkish families, the patriarch often plays a central role in guiding and mentoring younger generations, ensuring that traditions and values are passed down. This respect for elders extends beyond the family to social interactions, where older men are often given priority and deference in public spaces. In professional settings, men who show dedication, hard work, and leadership are often rewarded with positions of authority. Turkey's business culture values experience and respect, and men who embody these traits frequently hold leadership roles within their organizations, whether it's through their role in the family, their contribution to the community, or their success in the professional world. Men in Turkey often feel highly respected and valued. Number 1, Argentina. Finally, at number 1, we have Argentina, a country where traditional gender roles and family values are still deeply ingrained in the culture, making men feel highly respected and valued in various aspects of life. Argentina has a long-standing tradition of machismo, which, while often debated, still plays a significant role in shaping societal expectations for men. Here, men are often seen as the protectors and providers, especially within the family unit. Fathers and grandfathers are considered the heads of the household, and their role as decision-makers and leaders is treated with great respect. This responsibility carries a certain level of reverence, and men are expected to embody strength, reliability, and authority in their families. Family gatherings and social occasions are important aspects of life in Argentina, and men often take on the role of host, ensuring that their guests feel welcome and cared for. This sense of hospitality further adds to the respect they receive in their communities, as being a good host is considered a mark of honor. Men who are able to balance work, family responsibilities, and social obligations are often celebrated as pillars of their communities. In addition to their roles in the family, men in Argentina are also admired for their resilience and perseverance in the face of challenges. The country has faced various economic difficulties over the years, and men who manage to provide for their families despite tough circumstances are often seen as heroic figures. This admiration extends to the professional world, where men who show dedication to their work and leadership in their careers are highly regarded. But Argentina isn't just about hard work and responsibility. The country's passion for sports, particularly football, plays a huge role in how men are perceived. Male athletes are treated like national heroes, and their accomplishments on the field are a source of pride for the entire country. Whether it's through their performance in football or other sports, men in Argentina are often celebrated for their physical strength, endurance, and dedication to success. Another key factor that elevates the status of men in Argentina is the country's rich social life. Men who are able to engage in lively debates, charm their way through conversations, and command attention in social settings are admired for their charisma and confidence. Argentine culture values sociability, and men who excel in this area often find themselves at the center of attention and respect. From their leadership in the family to their impact on society through sports and social gatherings, men in Argentina often feel highly valued and appreciated for their contributions. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this list of countries where men are treated like kings. Did any of these places surprise you? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more fascinating content like this. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Until next time, take care and keep exploring new possibilities.